I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sex.
The long-awaited day has finally arrived. The 2026 MotoGP preseason test at the Sepang circuit officially began today, and the atmosphere in the paddock heated up from morning. The two most highly anticipated names, Toprak and Marc Marquez, finally took to the track for the first time in the 2026 season. Toprak had a crucial day in his new journey with the V4 engine Yamaha. This wasn't just another test session, but a crucial moment to perfect the adaptation of Toprak's signature aggressive riding style to the characteristics of the new engine, which had been a major question mark. From the opening laps, Toprak looked focused, consistent, and immediately provided detailed feedback to the Yamaha technical team. Meanwhile, Marc Marquez also stole the spotlight. The 8-time world champion officially started the 2026 season on his new bike, carrying high expectations after a major change in his career. Marquez appeared cautious at the start of the session, but still displayed his trademark sharp racing instincts. Every time he exited the pit lane, cameras were immediately on him, as if marking a new chapter in the MotoGP rivalry. The 2026 Sepang preseason test is crucial because it's not just about lap times, but also about understanding the bike, building confidence, and testing the latest technical packages before the official start of the season. The challenging track conditions and high temperatures at Sepang are a real test of the rider's physical fitness and engine performance. With Toprak and Marquez both competing today, one thing is clear. MotoGP 2026 will be anything but ordinary. Sepang is the beginning of a major battle that is poised to shake up the new season. And this is just the beginning. Here's the full news. The Sepang International Circuit has finally returned to the spotlight of the motorcycle racing world. Today, the 2026 MotoGP preseason test officially began, marking the beginning of a season predicted to be one of the hottest and most eventful of the past decade. Since morning, the atmosphere in the paddock has been different. Busier, more tense, and filled with anticipation. Two highly anticipated names, Toprak and Marc Marquez, finally took to the Sepang track today. They are not just star riders, but symbols of two major stories that will shape the direction of MotoGP in 2026. Toprak a big mission with the Yamaha V4. For Toprak this session holds significant significance. It marks the continuation of Toprak's adaptation process with Yamaha to the V4 engine project, a major step that marks a new era for the Japanese manufacturer. Sepang has become a true laboratory, where all theories, data, and simulations are finally put to the test in real racing conditions. From the first lap, Toprak wasted no time. His aggressive riding style, extreme late braking, and precise control were immediately apparent, even though the bike was still in the development stage. Toprak's main focus today wasn't just setting the fastest time, but rather understanding the bike's characteristics, especially corner entry, braking stability, and traction when exiting slow corners. Toprak's communication with the Yamaha technical team was also very intense. Every time he entered the pits, lengthy discussions ensued. From suspension feedback, throttle response, to the power distribution of the latest V4 engine. This demonstrated Yamaha's commitment to building a bike that perfectly suited the Superbike World Champion's riding style. Marc Marquez, the beginning of a new chapter for the champion. On the other side of the paddock, Marc Marquez also began his 2026 season with equally high scrutiny. The 8-time world champion officially entered his first preseason session of the year on his new bike, bringing with him both high expectations and immense pressure. Marquez appeared to begin the session with a more measured approach. Unhurried, yet sharp. He focused on gathering data, testing the front end of the bike, and finding the limits of grip in various sections of the Sepang track. Although not yet completely all out, Marquez's competitive aura remains strong every time he crosses the start and finish line. Every detail is the focus of Marquez and his team, from ergonomics and electronic setup to consistent performance over long runs. For Marquez, Sepang isn't just about speed, but about building complete confidence in the bike before the official start of the season. Sepang, a real test for MotoGP 2026. The preseason test at Sepang is always one of the most crucial sessions on the MotoGP calendar. The hot weather, high humidity, and technical nature of the track make Sepang an ideal place to test engine durability, rider fitness, and the stability of the bike's overall package. Teams use this session to test various new components, from the latest aerodynamics and chassis updates to electronic settings that will form the foundation for the 2026 season. Every lap today is crucial, as even a small mistake in this phase can have lasting impacts throughout the season. The beginning of a rivalry, the beginning of a big story. With Toprak and Marc Marquez officially taking to the track on the first day of the 2026 Sepang preseason test, one thing is certain. This season will be filled with big duels, surprises, and drama. While it's still too early to say who will be the fastest, the signs of a rivalry have been very strong since day one. Sepang today is not just a testing ground, but the starting point for a long battle for MotoGP 2026. All eyes are on the track, and the world of motorcycle racing has officially entered its most exciting phase. No one was truly prepared for what happened at Sepang. Amidst the focus of the big teams, busy analyzing data, testing new setups, and hiding their true potential, an extraordinary event occurred almost silently. Toprak a rider who this season officially entered a new era in his career, quietly rewrote MotoGP history. The 2026 Sepang test should have been a stage for adaptation. For Toprak, this was a moment to read the bike, understand the characteristics of the V4 engine, and build confidence in the most brutal class in motorcycle racing. But the reality on the track was different. After just a few races, Toprak did something unbelievable. He broke the circuit record that had for years been a symbol of Marc Marquez's dominance. That record wasn't just a number. It was a legacy. A time that had long been considered the ultimate limit of human and mechanical capabilities at Sepang. Many great riders had come and gone, trying to get closer, but always failing. Even under perfect track conditions, the record remained. Until finally, a newcomer arrived and shattered it. What made this moment even more insane was that Toprak did it without drama. There was no grand celebration. No exaggerated expressions. He entered the pits with a calm face, as if he had just completed a normal lap. However, behind the scenes, the entire paddock was in an uproar. Telemetry data showed one thing clearly. Toprak was indeed faster than Marquez's record. His riding style was the focus of attention. His ultra-deep braking, a stable bike in tight corners, and the courage to open the throttle early created a deadly combination. Sepang, a circuit known for its physical and mental exhaustion, actually looked tame in the hands of the Turkish rider. Many observers said that what Toprak did seemed to defy the laws of physics. Even more surprising, this all happened before Toprak was in full attack mode. The bike setup was still experimental. The tires hadn't been selected for the time attack, and the team's primary focus was actually data collection. This meant that the record he broke might not be his ultimate limit. And that's where the fear began to set in. Rival teams were now reassessing everything. If Toprak had already broken a legendary record in the testing phase, what if this bike was truly race-ready? What if he's fully integrated with the V4's character? These questions hang in the air at Sepang. Marc Marquez's record has been more than just a statistic. It's a symbol of an era. An era of aggression, boldness, and utter dominance.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh,